Welcome back, guys, and this is Life with Stan. And guys, we are here again with another reaction video. Guys, I'm super excited for this one because today we're going to be listening to Croce, and the song is called I Got a Name. All right, guys, with that being said, I let the song play all the way through, and then I give my comments at the end. So, guys, I need you to sit back, relax, and watch me react.
Like the pine trees lining the winding road, I've got a name, I've got a name. Like the singing bird and the croaking toad, I've got a name, I've got a name. And I carry it with me like my daddy did, but I'm living the dream that he kept here. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. Like a north wind whistling down the sky, I've got a song, I've got a song. Like the whippoorwill and the babies cry, I've got a song, I've got a song. And I carry it with me and I sing it loud. If it gets me nowhere, I go there proud. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. I am and I'll always be. I've got a dream, I've got a dream. They can change their minds, but they can't change me. I've got a dream, I've got a dream. Oh, I know I could share it if you want me to. If you're going my way, I'll go with you. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by.
Oh, man, I wasn't ready for that to be over, man. Guys, let me talk about him for a second. Let me just talk about him for a minute. So, bear with me on this one now. Bear with me. So, I feel like I am the hip-hop generation. You know, I grew up listening to a lot of hip-hop. And you'll see where I'm going with this, okay? So, just bear with me. I listen to a lot of hip-hop. And with hip-hop, with rap, I thought I knew, and I still do know, some of the, listen to some of the greatest storytellers of all time, to me, in hip hop. And I grew up listening to Nas, Poetic, one of the greatest storytellers of all time. Notorious B.I.G., Biggie Smalls, one of the greatest storytellers of all time. And just to name just a few people right there, you know. And I always felt like hip hop was just about articulating and telling stories and putting it into your music so you can paint a picture for your audience. And that's what I knew. And when I started doing reactions, I I start to know that it's not just hip hop that does that. It's all genres of music that does this. And when I started doing reaction, there are two people, and there's actually more than two people, but two people that come off the top of my head when people say, name somebody who sings and tells amazing stories that just captivates you, that makes you stop and think and listen, that makes you feel the music, that just makes you get all wrapped up into the story. One of those person is John Denver. Yes, I said John Denver, and I will continue to say John Denver because John Denver tells amazing stories when he sings. And the next person is Jim Croce. He tells amazing stories when he sings. Also, he is a phenomenal guitar player. As he's singing and you hear his guitar picks right along with him, it's so in rhythm. It's so in essence of what he's singing. And he was one of those person, like before I even started doing reaction, I never knew of him. And the first time I heard him, I was like, this guy has an amazing voice. I love his voice. Very pleasant, very smooth. I love the way he sings because he's doing storytelling when he sings. Because I just want to sit there and listen to him because everything that he's talking about, he speaks so clear that you could easily understand what he's saying, and his stories are immaculate. It's like he's giving you a side of himself that few people get to see. And all you have to do is listen. Listen to him. And ever since I started doing, because I've done a couple of reactions to him, and every reaction that I've done to him, I'm like sitting there just listening to details and what he's talking about and how he is telling his story. Like, listening to him, I'm gonna put it like this right here. Listening to him is like reading a great book. It always has a beginning, a middle, and an end. He starts you off, he gets you right there in the middle, and he holds you all the way down until the end, and you're like just sitting there in amazement of him. Guys, with that being said, I love the way he tells stories. I love the way he sings. I love the way he plays the guitar. I am fascinated by him. I keep coming back doing reactions to him because I love what he do, because he's one of the best at what he do. Guys, with that being said, please go ahead and drop some more comments down below of future songs so I can do future reactions to him. And on top of that, make sure you check out my past reactions to him because I think they're great. They're amazing. So check those out. And on top of that, guys, if you're loving the music, if you're loving the reaction, more importantly, if you're loving this music, make sure you go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button and come back here tomorrow when we'll be doing another reaction video. Who am I going to be reacting to? I don't know. That's up to you guys to drop those comments down below. All right, guys, I'm about to get out of here and film another video. So with that being said, guys, when you see this little face, I need you to sit back, relax, and watch me react. You know, before I go, I just want to say this right here. I think John Denver and Jim Croce is one of the greatest, two of the greatest storytellers of all time. There's more people that I'm not mentioning right now. I'm trying to focus on him. And I just love John Denver. But when I do my reactions and I listen to the music, sometimes I go off and tell my stories, you know, about my life and my experiences. And I try to wrap it and tie it into the song or the artist. But I do hope to be one day half as good, a percentage of good like he was. I just wanted to say that. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next video.
Let it go, make my body go. Take our bodies higher and higher.